society, American society as we know it, is collapsing, right? And I'm not sure you guys are really paying attention to what's really going on out here. So I'm gonna come and inform you, right? Because I have the ability, I'm blessed with the ability to look at the bigger picture. So I've just been sitting back these past couple months, right? Looking at stuff, looking at how the society is structured, looking at how people are acting within the society. And I've come to some startling predictions or some startling conclusions, right? And we're going to get into it. I got a whole list of points, right, to hit. Right? This video was so in depth, I had to make some points out of it, right? I hope I get all the points and all the little details I'm trying to get into within these points, right? So Miles, what's the first sign that society is collapsing as we know it? Men and women can't get along together, right? You can practically throw relationships, throw marriage out the window, right? At this point, men and women in America just use each other for sex, right? Just using each other for, having kids, right? There's no family unit. There's no community, right? Some groups of people are successful in that, but as a society, we're struggling. We're all struggling within that, right? So nobody's getting along. Nobody wants to be in a monogamous relationship anymore, right? We got all types of different categories when it comes to genders, right? And I'm not judging anybody for being what you want to be, but it's out of control. Men are simply, we're going to get into that a little bit later, right? But to put it frankly, right, and if you hadn't seen my other video about this where I broke down why we have a hookup culture, you need to go look at that video, right? It posted on Monday, right? I'll put it up there in the top right. There's no structure within relationships, right? The guys are too weak to let the woman know, or let the women know that they don't like what they're doing. The women feel too entitled, right, to listen to the women or listen to the men, right? And think about it. Why would you get married, right? The whole point of getting married back in the day was to start a family, right? And within that, you bought your wife a car. A man would buy his woman a car, right? A man would have to wait for sex, right? That's why they would wait 6 months, a year, however long before they had sex. They wait till they got married to have sex, right? But women get that out within 3 days. Guys are tricking off on women. So what's the point of getting married? Men are getting what they want without the ring. Women are getting what they want without the ring. What's the use of marriage anymore? And everybody knows marriage is a scam nowadays, right? Child support, alimony, all that stupid shit, right? And not only is this going with just relationships, right? The simp mindset, the weak mindset of the men, the overly emotional type men, this is affecting every avenue within a society. Look at the political parties, right? Especially the liberals, like they're just completely overly emotional. There's no logic whatsoever, right? The Republicans are probably the more logical party, but even them, they're not as logical as they used to be, right? The iron fist is no longer there, right? So what are all the things that are being affected, right? Because relationships are being affected, right? Politics and the way people are operating is affecting us, right? Well, if you look at sports, man, I'm gonna do a separate video on this one, right? It's gonna be entitled my thoughts on sports today. Coaches and players, right? Lil Wayne had a song, Nightmares at the Bottom, Let the players play and the coaches coach. Right? You can't be a good coach today because you got all these damn booster parents, you got the booster club to deal with, you got all these parents that are overly sensitive. You can't talk to their child any kind of way. The coaches are overly emotional, right? I'm not talking about coaches like Nick Saban yelling at their players. That's what they're supposed to do. I'm talking about you're overly analyzing the game. You're making stupid decisions. Right? The common sense has left. Not only in the society, but it's affecting sports. It's affecting coaching. Right? The players had no sense of hierarchy. They go out, the quarterback go out there, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and throw and make plays however you want to play it. Right? There's no structure. The coaches can't reel these players in. Right? Society's collapsing. Look at rap music. Look at the entertainment industry in a whole, right? And let me go back to sports for a minute, right? Look at basketball. Look at basketball. The most social justice warriors, right? But at the minute they try to be a social justice warrior, who's canceling the damn owners? It's the biggest hypocritical shit I've ever fucking seen, right? I watch sports to get away from that shit. And it's alright for them to have an opinion and voice it, but put that on the back of a jersey, I don't know about all that. I don't know about that, putting it on the back of a jersey. Now let's get into rap music. I mean, rap music is just a fucking killing spree, right? At this point, we need to be hedging bets on who the fuck gonna be killed next, right? Because rappers are being killed senselessly, so easily, right? Nobody's protecting the rappers. The rappers aren't even protecting themselves from their hood tendencies, right? So, and nobody gives a shit. They're like, oh shit, Takeoff just died. Oh, well. At this point, it's happening so frequently, we're desensitized to it, right? We're desensitized to people dying. Society is collapsing. There's no structure in any form of community or any form within the society. Everybody's an individual. There's no conformity or sense of conformity to cultural values. Nothing. The culture, everything is just trash. There's some laws, right, in certain states where it's easy to kill people. Look at the shooter in Buffalo, New York. Look at the people in Chicago, right? Those laws enable those acts. Well, shit. I know I'm going to kill these people because they don't have any guns to fight back. Rappers in LA getting shot at will. Chicago. Look at the police force at Uvalde. Too scared to go inside for one person. One man killing little children. They're all scared to go in there because they're afraid to die. Society's collapsing. Men aren't men anymore. Women aren't women anymore. As a matter of fact, the roles have actually changed now. The women are the men and the men are the women. As a matter of fact, women are bigger than men nowadays. Women have more ambition than the men nowadays. Society is collapsing. Women are so delusional nowadays when they get help from the government. Sugar daddies. Their father, their parents. What sense of independence do they have? Society is collapsing. And nobody seems to give a damn about society. I mean, look at it, guys. The white population is dropping. By 2050, black wealth is supposed to be at 0 for the average black person. Women by 2030 are going to, 45% of them are going to be single. Society is collapsing. And nobody cares or sees the writing on the wall. China's beating us in every avenue. They outnumber us. We better thank God for the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. Otherwise, it'd be on and popping already. So, this is my video on society collapsing. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to like the video. Share your comments below on what you guys think about this topic, right? Because this is something I've been harboring, something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. And I finally got the courage to talk about it because I'm tired of looking out at the society and seeing that nobody is cared, nobody cares, nobody sees it, and everybody is just doing what the hell they want to do, right? So, you guys have a good day, a good week, stay focused, and we out, man.